Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is not my latest episode of War in the East, and I have to apologize. I moved my files around when I had company coming in because I knew they were going to be using my computer, and when I moved them back, I was having trouble getting War in the East to actually play. So I thought if I reinstalled it, the saved games would still be saved, and they aren't. And I've tried to do a system restore, and I can't. I just can't. I can't recover it. I can't recover my game, and I'm really, really sorry about that because I really was getting to a point where I thought I would start doing really well. So now we're left with a decision because I can't get back the saved games. It's just impossible at this point. Maybe I might have it somewhere, I don't know, but at this point we either have to play the game, I could go ahead and play the game offline or not record it until I get to basically the point I was in the playthrough. The situations will be a little different. I'll probably actually be in a better situation because I know how to play better. Or we could just go on to another game, and I'm just going to let you people decide because I don't know if you really want to go through the whole thing again after I've lost the one I was actually doing and have me basically start. What I could do is let the computer play both sides until about the third or fourth week in October in 1942. That might be, something I could do, or I can start a new game. It's up to you. I'm open to any suggestions. I have games that I have: War in the West, War in the East, War in the Pacific. I don't have the Schwerpunkt game yet. I'm still thinking about getting that. It doesn't look like there are any videos of Schwerpunkt out on YouTube, so that is something that I could think of doing because when you look at it, it is a lot more like a board game, and a lot of people like that. And so that might be a consideration, or doing something else. I could go back to End All Wars. I got Pride of Nations. I have, pretty much all of the Ageod games except maybe some of the newer ones. I do have Wars of Napoleon. I've tried that. I'm not so sure that's a good system to do a let's play on. 30 Years War, same thing. I don't know. There's just something. It's like you ever have an itch and you're trying to scratch it, and you're just not getting to the right spot. That's kind of the way 30 Years War was for me. Also, I've been sick, and that's part of the reason why I screwed up my files. Is I was restoring everything on Monday, and I didn't have a lot of time, and I was sick, and I was just like, oh well, I'll just reinstall Steam, and I'll reinstall War in the East, and I truly thought the save files would still be there. I don't know if Steam does it, but there are a lot of games that will tell you, do you want to save? Do you want to delete your save game files? And it didn't ask me that, and I was thinking that they would be saved, but they were not. So we're left with, a choice here, and I don't know what everybody wants to do. I don't know if anybody cares, or I'm sure some people care, and I do want to get back into it. Obviously, my voice is still not quite back yet. I was listening to it, and it just sounds very scratchy, very broken up. So, whatever you want to do, you know. Like I said, have pretty much all the Ageod games. Birth of Americas 2. I did a playthrough of that until I pretty much screwed that up, and I wasn't going to win. Pride of Nations, Rise of Prussia Gold. I actually even have that on Steam now because I bought it again just so I could get the Steam product. War in the West and its expansion. War in the East with pretty much all of its expansions except maybe the Dawn to the Danube expansion. I'm not sure. Um, you know, War in the Pacific, which doesn't have any expansions, but I have the Admirals Edition, which is kind of like almost like the second version. It's much more detailed than the first version. I have both versions and could do a playthrough on either one of them. But supposedly the first one has a couple of glitches or a couple of bugs that you can really, you know, be gamey with, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to have even the temptation of doing anything gamey. Or I could do War in Russia, which is an old DOS game, and I did a kind of a first look at that a while back, just to kind of show people the progression from War in Russia to War in the East, and of course it's like going from horse and carriage to a BMW now. The difference is so extreme. So that's War in the Russia. I could do that. Pack War. I think there's kind of a little glitch in it that I've never really ironed out, where the game just quits almost at some point where it just says a white peace has occurred and everybody, both sides just declare peace. And I don't like that, and I've never really fixed that. There is a workaround for that, but I've never really done it. Other war games, I got Decisive campaigns, I guess, from Warsaw to Paris, and I don't know. I think another one of those as well, and I don't know which one it is. But and I've never played that, so I'd have to kind of get myself up to speed on that as well. Yeah, that's about it. I do have other war games, but whatever you want to do, I'm open. So just let me know if you can leave a comment in the section. Leave a comment in the comment section. That'd be fine, and I'll try to accommodate whatever you desire. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.